Sure shot, baby! So, good day everyone. We're here for another episode of the DVD show. So, for this episode, we have one of the best liberos in UAAP volleyball history, in my opinion, and also one of the best liberos, definitely, of DLSU, and maybe one of the best liberos currently also for the national team and the Philippines as a country. And we have Miss Dawn Macandili. Thank you for coming on the show, Dawn.
Thank you for having me.
Uh, so,
Excited.
so yeah, I just wanted to ask first how you're doing, especially it's like a new year. It's only the second month of the year, and we're still here in a pandemic. How have you been adjusting naman with the whole quarantine and all the protocols? How has been training like? And
um, since the start, kasi mag-go 1 year na, di ba, sa March na
mm,
nag-lockdown and with everything happening.
mm,
Um, Siyempre, at first, sobrang hirap mag-adjust kasi sanay ako sa team training na lagi ako may kasama.
mm,
My teammates motivate me during training. Tapos biglang nag-shift kami to individual training sa bahay. So, yun, nahirapan kami mag-adjust but eventually, nasanay rin, nagkaroon ng bagong routine. And yun, na-test talaga yung ano namin dun yung tibay ng loob namin, kung paano namin mo-motivate sarili namin, didisiplinahin sarili namin. And nowadays, recently, di ba, kaka-form lang ng bagong NSA for volleyball, yung PVNF. So, very hopeful kami with all the visions of the new NSA for the volleyball community in the Philippines. So, yeah, very ngayon ang volleyball, positive and very, yun nga, hopeful for the future.
So, paano naman yung F2 team? Since ang daming moves ngayon, di nga ako maka-keep up with the PVL and PSL teams. Ang daming nawawala tapos nasa-sign. So, kamusta naman yung status
Yeah.
ng mga players sa F2 and kamusta yung bond niyo as a team? And are you guys still like really close? Kasi syempre, majority taga Lasal. So, naturally, close friends na kayo. So, kamusta naman yun?
Yeah, for F2 naman, solid pa rin kami. As in, like, with the situation sa other teams, may nag-disband, may mga lumipat. So kami, F2, solid pa rin kami. And we're just waiting for our announcements from our management in regards to what's the next step for us. But dun sa in regards to our training, nagte-training pa rin kami. Like, we're ready, nagpapa-condition pa rin kami. Just in case na biglang lumipat kami or maglaro na kami or mag-bubble train na kami. Basta ready lang kami. So, yun. And close pa rin kami kasi online lahat ng training ngayon eh. So, like twice a week kaming nagti-training together as a team via Zoom. And so, I think close pa rin kami kahit na hindi kami nakikita physically.
Yeah. That's really one of the advantages of F2 in my opinion. Kasi when I watch you guys play, kahit kunwari bad game, parang you guys know how to bring each other up palagi. Kasi like you know na the weaknesses and strengths of each individual. Parang ganun. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yung sinasabi mo kanina na may new organization ng our group for the volleyball. What do you think is the future like? Are you like confident with the future, especially sa national team? Kasi in the previous editions of tournaments, iba-iba yung players, iba-iba yung team. So medyo mahirap mag-build ng chemistry as a as a squad. Mahirap talaga in any team sport. So ano sa tingin mo, kamusta naman yung feeling mo about the new then yung sila Charo na yung nag-head. She's part of the board
Yeah.
now.
I think, yun nga, very hopeful ako. And I think, the most important thing right now is yun nga, yung laying the base for everything. Yung sistema ba, parang dahil bago na nga, and everything's gonna be, paano ba sabihin? Parang, pinaka-importante kasi yung base talaga eh. Parang, hindi makakaakyat until may base ka na solid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, may president na, may parang kasi yung vision ng bagong NSA ngayon is they're aligning it with the system of international NSAs ng volleyball.
Yeah.
So, at least it's a start na we're gonna see more progress in volleyball in the future. So, yun. Parang nakakatuwa kasi in-explain nung nag-press con na with regards to the national team, it's gonna be a whole commission that's dedicated to the national team. So, parang very formal, systematic, na talaga siya, process yun, process.
Yeah, I really like that part, yung sinabi mo, may systematic na. Kasi dati nga parang naghuhulaan lang. Like sometimes, there was times na nahihirapan mag-practice sa Arellano or something. I remember dahil konti lang yung pupunta and stuff. So medyo kulang sa planning in my opinion. And I guess with this new organization and new NSA that you mentioned, we might have a more like stable and consistent national team. Kasi yung talent naman, madami tayong magagaling na volleyball players like libero nga, setter, lahat meron. So I guess pag may good leadership and sustainability, we can compete with Asia's best, I hope.
Yeah.
So I really
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they're not only focusing kasi on the seniors, they're focusing on the grassroots talaga. So from mga bata. Yeah. So, yun. Tuloy-tuloy siya. It's a continuous cycle. Diba? Kasi kung sino bang papalit sa seniors, diba? Yung mga bata din.
Yeah.
So, might as well start them young.
Like, si Aya, ang lakas nung last tournament, SEA Games yata yun. So, yung mga group nila, sila Julina, I guess, parang it's good if you train them at a young age. Kasi pagka-age, but like if they're like late 20s na mid-20s, baka yun na yung prime nila, I guess. Tapos, yun na talaga yung peak ng career nila in my opinion also.
Yeah.
So, in most of my interviews, I really ask about the background or like the upbringing of all the athletes. Kasi for me, that's really what separates the really good ones. Kasi yung iba, baka magaling lang sila talent-wise, pero yung upbringing or like yung childhood nila, merong part na I don't know, medyo hindi maganda or may mga hurdles na hindi nila na-overcome. So for you, I read that you grew up in Batangas and you were Lasal na ever since, in Lasal Lipa. How was it growing up with your family, and what were the first sports that you played or your first activities that you did? Like volleyball na ba talaga yung first love mo or may mga tinry ka muna bago nag-volleyball?
Growing up, kasi, hindi kami masyado nakakalabas ng siblings ko. Kasi nasa bahay lang kami. Tapos, since yung dad ko and yung kuya ko, mahilig mag-basketball players kasi sila before, may ring kami sa bahay. So, siguro, dahil wala kami magawa sa bahay, basketball kami. Tapos, ang late-late ko nun, syempre, hindi ako makashoot, pero naglalaro pa rin kami. So, every day, we just find something to do, anong lalaroin namin today, ganon. So, nung mga grade 5 ako, yung ate ko nagvo-volleyball. So, nakikilaro din ako minsan, pag nasa bahay kami, or ganon. Tapos, one day, sa training while waiting for my brother to finish practice, which is 6 p.m., so nakatambay lang ako doon. Magkatapat kasi yung volleyball court and basketball court sa Lipa. So, nanonood ako sa volleyball kasi yung grade school team at that time had only like 5 players. Then parang laro-laro lang. Tapos parang sinabihan ako nung coach na kasi nanonood lang ako eh. Kung marunong ba daw ako, tapos pinagdig ako, sabi niya, oh, mag-training ka na bukas, ganyan,
Wow.
sumali ka na. Eh, most of the players there, batchmates ko, so kakilala ko. So, na-excite ako, tapos yun, doon na nag-start. Then, dumami kami nun eh, nung from 5 players, nag-join ako, tapos ang dami na ring sumali. So, yun, nagtuloy-tuloy ako until grade 7 sa Lasalipa. Tapos, nung nag-Zobel ako, before ako nag-Zobel, nag-summer camp kami ng tennis. So, parang naano rin ako kasi minsan kasi pag athletic ka, medyo nag-excel ka din sa ibang sports. Oo. So, medyo nag-excel din ako sa tennis. So, parang napaisip ako nung nag-Zobel ako na saan ako mag-join? Volleyball or tennis? Torn ako. Pero, syempre, yun, nag-volleyball pa rin ako. So, doon, nagtuloy-tuloy. So, minsan, nagte-tennis pa rin ako. Pero, pag lang, katulad ngayong pandemic, di ba?
For
dahil
hobbies.
hindi pa rin nag-volleyball.
Parang hobby.
Yeah. Nagte-tennis ako minsan. Ayun. So, masasabi ko rin kasi na na-influence din yung pagpunta ko sa sports dahil sa family ko. Dahil very sporty yung family ko. Ayun.
So, paano naman sila nakatulong in terms of helping you choose the sport? Like you said, or was that like a personal decision for you to choose volleyball over tennis? Because you were good, sabi mo, you were good in both sports naman.
Yeah, it was a personal choice. They never pressured me to like, oh, mag-volleyball ka, mag-ganyan ka. Actually, it's the opposite. No, pag nakikita nilang nahihirapan ako or like, kasi normal naman magreklamo ka. Pagod na pagod ako sa training. Wala na akong ganyan. Sabi nila, oh, mag-quit ka na. Okay lang yan. Na-experience mo na.
Baliktad.
All the more, sabi ko, hindi. Kaya ko to. Parang namomotivate ako lalo na i-push pa yung career ko dahil sa kanila.
So you played what, 4 years in Zobel for high school?
4 years kasi may grade 11 sila, may additional year, so nag 4 years ako sa high school.
Okay. Tapos UAAP ka na for all, ganun?
Hindi, kasi nung first year ko, actually, pasok pa yung age ko sa grade school team.
Okay.
So, nag-grade school team pa ako before ako nag-high school team. So, 3 years and 3-peat kami sa UAAP.
So, sinasabi mo 3-peat nyo sa UAAP Juniors, at least juniors. Pero sa seniors din naman, nag-3-peat. Mamaya na yun. Pero sa juniors, nag-3-peat kayo. Sino yung masasabi mong mga notable teammates mo and paano sila nakatulong? And ano yung mga memories na hindi mo makakalimutan sa stint mo in Zobel?
In Zobel, sobrang fun lang kasi talaga nung experience ko in Zobel eh. As in, dun ko na kasi nung before, nung nasa grade school ako sa Lasalipa, parang lang siya, hobby lang talaga na parang I was doing it because I was doing it. Parang ganon.
I know that, feeling.
I never really put a meaning to volleyball before. So, nung nag-Zobel ako, since, yun nga, halos puro batchmates ko, friends ko din, naging friends ko, barkada ko na sa Zobel, parang naging fun lang talaga yung volleyball for me nung high school. As in, training, lalo na pag, kasi once a week lang pumupunta si Coach Emil sa Zobel. So, parang it became fun for us na we were looking forward to him coming to training, learning new things. Tapos, growing together, ganun. Tapos yun, parang yung memorable sa akin is it was fun. Tapos compared nung pumunta na akong college, it was more serious. So, yun. Yun yung difference ng
Meron bang
nag-Zobel ako.
key lessons na in-impart si Coach Ramil nung high school ka pa lang? Like, before you went to Taft, it's like embedded in you already na hindi mo makakalimutan na parang ni-reiterate na lang niya siguro nung nasa college. Meron bang mga few lessons that you can share when you were still in Zobel?
Si Coach Ramil kasi, iba yung attitude niya in coaching towards high school. Nung high school kami, compared nung nasa college. So, nung high school kami, as in sobrang light lang na very simple instructions na, kasi hindi naman super, super competitive ng volleyball nung time namin eh. As in, simple na dig, set, spike.
Ganun lang.
Kailangan dito ka pumalo, ganun. So, fun pa rin talaga nung time namin with Coach Ramil. Simple but effective yung instructions niya.
I guess pag high school, minsan kasi pag talent-wise or skill-wise, malakas ka, parang you still win eh. Kasi sa college, minsan pag skill lang yung talent, feeling ko pag hindi ka like smart with your game, may chance ka pa rin matalo somewhere down the line.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so I think that's why Zobel was still like a 3-time champion kahit sinasabi mo nga simple lang yung game plans yun yung time na yun.
Yeah. Siyempre ang kalaban pag high school yung kaba. Kasi siyempre, mga bata lang din naman kami. So, ang kalaban namin sarili namin. Kung hindi kami kakainin ng sarili namin pag nag-game na.
Yeah.
So, yun.
So, ano naman yung recruitment story mo to LaSalle Taft? Kasi, syempre, it was like it's an easy decision for you na LaSalle, Coach Ramil. Pero yung curious lang ako kung meron bang ibang schools na nag-recruit sa'yo for college or hindi mo na sila in-entertain kasi LaSalle ka na talaga, like 4th year ka pa lang, start of 4th year, alam mo nang magta-Taft ka.
Since parang lumaki na talaga ako sa LaSalle since prep. Kasi LaSalle pa, Zobel. So, I never really saw myself not in LaSalle. So, parang yun, nandun na yung mindset ko maglalasal ako. And dahil na-experience ko na how it is like playing under Coach Ramil, parang there's no questions na I'll just follow him. Pero actually, hindi naman ako ni-recruit like, di ako kinausap or anything.
Okay.
It's just my decision talaga na to go to LaSalle. Because I never saw myself not being there in LaSalle. So, LaSalle yan at heart talaga ako.
So, nag-try out ka pala? Or, I don't know, what did you do? Walking? Yeah.
I think parang given na like,
okay.
kasi di ba, player before, so...
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Gets ko yun. Like, parang, kasi he's the same coach eh. It's not like it's another coach that you need to showcase your skills. Like, he already knows kung ano makukuha niya from you. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, nung entering LaSalle, I read in an article a while ago that you chose the number 5 because of Melissa Gohing, I believe. And she was really one of the best. Like, when I watched her for maybe 2 years lang of her playing career sa LaSalle. Pero nakita ko talaga na buwis-buhay din siya, parang ikaw. So, ano yung part ng game niya na talagang in-emulate mo? Or ano talaga yung mga ginagawa niya on and off the court that made you idolize her?
For me, syempre, nire-remind kami ni Coach Ramil na kailangan piliin naming mabuti yung parang a-idolize namin. Like, kung sino yung gagayahin namin, yung role model namin. Kasi syempre, doon kami kukuha ng kung sino yung gagayahin namin dahil rookie pa lang kami. Wala, as in, parang ano rin wala kaming alam. So, we have to carefully choose who's gonna be our role model. So, syempre, dahil multi-awarded si Ate Mel and very stable na libero, syempre, pinili kong gawing role model. But since hindi ko na rin siya naabutan, kasi nung umalis siya, pumasok ako, yung seniors ko din dun is my role model. Since the Lasallian system is the same, they also have the same character inside the court, same skills. So, talaga madami ako natutunan with regards to my seniors. And hanggang ngayon, dala ko yun. It's parang yung character and yung character na palaban, and kahit na you're not an offensive player, a scoring player, the team needs you as much as an offensive player.
Yeah, tama naman yung thinking na yun. Kasi minsan yung libero nga, I don't like the perception na people say, libero lang, yeah, there's something. Because they don't score any points. Parang people don't value them as much as they should then, in my opinion din. Kasi yung job nila, it's like harder pa nga in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nung first season mo, I think you talked about this then in yung sinasabi kong volleyball DNA episode kanina. Like, you guys were really unstoppable. You had a thrice to beat advantage yata entering the finals. And I don't know how many sets you lost the whole elimination round. Pero alam ko, konti lang yun. So ano yung tingin mo naging factor kung bakit kayo na-topple ng Ateneo? I think there was madaming nagsasabi na it's because of the long layoff. I think almost more than half a month yata kayo hindi nag real game. Like, it's all practice games lang. And I don't know, like yung training, ganun. So ano yung sa tingin mo naging pagkukulang nyo with... Actually, ano yung pagkukulang nyo? Tsaka ano yung magaling yun na hindi nyo nadala rin nung finals? Kasi nung elimination round, for sure, halos wala nang butas yung laro nyo nung time na yun.
Yeah, the 1 week, I think 1 week or 2 weeks na break for us could have been an advantage for us. Pero kasi ang nangyari doon, we were like 100% sure na NU was gonna be our rival in the championship.
Okay.
That's why we were preparing to face NU. Tapos, bigla na lang nga, natalo yung NU sa Ateneo and we were gonna face Ateneo in the finals. So, I think yun, one is yung mindset namin, and yung prepare namin na mindset is to face NU. And then, second, yun, kung gaano ka kabilis mag-change ng mindset, diba? Like, ng game plan. Kasi kailangan namin mag-change in like a few days. Iba na yung kalaban namin. So, changed kami. And, yun, very unpredictable lang talaga na nangyari yon. And in that situation, kung gaano kami kabilis mag-adjust. Yun, it's always situational. Kaya, gaya na sinabi mo, it's not all about the skills and the talent as a player. Yeah, it's also mental and yung attitude mo inside the court that affects the whole team actually.
Ano naman yung good or excellent stuff na ginagawa nyo nung elimination round na feeling nyo sana nadala nyo rin nung finals? Kasi that team was unstoppable, pero nga, pag nung finals, pero nagulat rin lahat ng tao. Ano yung mga specifics in your opinion lang?
At that time kasi, we were really super working hard. As in, bugbog kami sa training. So, I think, technical-wise, parang yung training namin, ganyan. Tapos finals, nasa taas na kami. And then, parang nag-burn out kami. Kasi, kasi, you know that, sometimes, pag bugbog ka, so mas lumalaban ka.
Yeah.
But may hangganan.
Uh,
So I think we just reached that point na bumagsak kami bigla. Parang nag-sugar crash, ganun.
okay, gets. Parang ganun din as a fan, parang nagulat, like, biglang, what the heck happened? Parang ganun. Yeah. Ganun talaga yung reaction. So, moving on to the next season, natalo ulit kayo sa Ateneo dahil, I don't know, si Ara din na-injure yung finals. Naalala ko lang recently na yun nga pala yung season na yun when you guys lost to Ateneo. So, from that season naman, ano yung nakuha mo personally and as a team? Ano yung lessons na natutunan niyo na, yeah, we'll move on to the winning seasons later. Pero ano yung mga nadala niyo dun sa season 78 to 80 despite the 2 defeats that occurred nung season 76 and 77?
In my opinion naman, for season 77, masyado naman kaming naging relaxed. Kasi,
opposite.
Parang, syempre, yung lessons na nakuha namin sa season 76 is masyado kami nabugbog. Season 77, masyado kami nag-relax. So, parang nag-result sa injury. But, yun, in the next seasons, parang we achieved that perfect balance na hindi kami bugbog, hindi kami masyadong relaxed. So parang we found a system na it works for us, na we're gonna peak at the right time, in time na crucial yung games, yung ganon. So we really found that balance.
For season 77, do you think na you guys had the chance to win it kung nandun si Ara, or talagang mahihirapan kayo if kahit nandun siya? I mean, I don't know. It depends on you. I'm not sure.
Minsan kasi the presence of a person makes a big difference in a team, because parang just looking at that person, parang ma-uplift na agad yung buong yung aura mo. So ewan ko, parang she's a figure kasi. So, parang siya yung nagmo-motivate sa amin. Kasi bata kami. So, we really look up to that senior na dalhin yung team to our goal. So, without her there, parang na-lost din kami. Pero syempre, we gave our best naman na parang kahit na wala siya, we still did our best. Pero syempre, yung kalaban din naman will also do their best kasi syempre everyone wants to win eh. So talagang panahon lang.
Oo, ganun nga talaga. Kasi finally, nanalo ng 3 sunod na championships for the next one. So dun muna tayo sa season 78. You were the best digger and best receiver nung season 78, and nung Final Four, nagulat din ako na nung first game natalo kayo sa FEU. Pero bumawi naman kayo nung second game. So how was for you, how was the whole elimination round? Like, do you think nag-recover na kayo from the defeats? And were you confident heading into the Final Four against FEU kahit natalo kayo nung first?
For me, nung season 78, sobrang nag-iba yung attitude namin as a team, yung mindset namin, yung overall aura namin as a team. Parang sobrang positive lang na, syempre, from season 76, 77, it's normal na de-depress ka kasi back-to-back losses, even though you worked hard.
Yeah.
But coming into season 78, we had just a positive mindset na, we're gonna do our best, and individually we're strong, but as a team we're stronger. So at the back of our minds, lalo na kaming mga bata, na meron kaming mga 5 na seniors na gagraduate. So parang we can't let them graduate na sad, ganon. So yun din yung factor na inspired kami sa seniors namin na sobrang nag-work hard kasi gusto nila makagraduate ng champion. So kami din, gusto namin mabigay yun sa kanila. So in a way, they were our motivation to work hard and eventually bring back the crown in LaSalle.
Oh, so nung yung isang game, nung second game, I think nanood ako ng live nun, and yun yung kick save mo. Can you talk about how you did that? Kasi parang, you said you played tennis and volleyball lang. So, saan nanggaling yung football?
Yeah, that was accidental. Kasi may senior, Ate Sid,
Uh,
'di ba? Parang may pattern kami ng sa reception. So, nandun siya sa may zone 5, nasa zone 6 ako.
naalala
Tapos,
ko.
parang umiwas siya sa bola, pero
Hmm.
kumover ako sa likod niya. Tapos
Oo.
parang medyo nagalit ako na, iniwasan niya. Sinipa ko yung bola sa inis. Pero nagulat din ako na nag-over siya. So it was really accidental lang na kick save.
Okay. So, kala mo wala ng point? Like, you thought FU was gonna score na?
Yeah, I thought it was an ace na, kaya I kicked the ball.
Pag sinearch ko yung name mo sa YouTube, kasi yun yung isa sa mga top plays talaga eh. Like, yung kahit medyo matagal na yun eh. Like, season 78. Yeah, matagal na yun. I don't know anong year. 2015 maybe. Parang, I don't know. It's still one of the most iconic Don Macandili plays in the internet.
It was funny.
Oo nga, yeah. For sure, for sure. Tapos yung finals, you guys beat Ateneo nga in 3. Nung natalo kayo nung game 2 against Ateneo, 5 sets, I remember, in MOA yun. Did you guys still have a huge, parang did you still feel confident na malaki pa yung chance na mananalo tayo sa 3? Or medyo nahirapan kayo mag-recover after the loss?
Nung time na yon, I think we were thinking more technical, like what did we do na bakit kami natalo. So I think one point was nag-relax kami since we got the first game. So I think it's been a long sakit na ng team is yung pag nauuna, parang nagre-relax, ganyan. So,
yeah.
Yes, that's true. So, yun. So, talagang ina-address namin, pinag-aaralan namin, bakit natatalo kami. So, in the next game, we know how to adjust.
Yeah, so that's really true. And I think itong season 78, basta it's not supposed to be legal, basta nakapasok ako sa Razon because the help of my friend dun sa stairs sa my right side. Tapos nanood ako ng training.
Yeah.
I was still high school noon. My friend was like, guguluhin ko yung guard, gano'n. And then I got in, tapos nakanood ako ng isang training niyo yata nun. And there's this drill, nagulat ako that you do. Yung parang sa may basketball court ka dun sa may paint, and then you try to dig it into the ring yata. I'm not sure if that was the intention. Or yun ba talaga yung drill?
Yeah.
Nagugulat lang ako na yun yung intention. Tapos parang naiinis kapag hindi mo nga malagay sa ring yung bola. Pero like, I told people about it, they were like, how does Don even do that? Parang pag normal person daw, parang ang hirap nun gawin. So, what can you say about like your training? Kasi yun, individual training yun, ikaw lang yata yung gumawa nun. So, what can you say about that drill? Kasi I don't know if people know about that also.
That drill kasi is for control. Like, kasi, syempre, you have to bring the like free balls to the setter perfectly. Kasi, ano yun eh, it's to practice yung trajectory ng bola to loop, parang rainbow loop to the ring, which symbolizes the setter. Na you have to bring it to the setter. So, may mga ganyan kaming drills sa libero para parang maging muscle memory mo na ganun yung kailangan mo lagi pag free ball. So, yun, mga ganun talaga kaming drills na kala mo, parang gusto ko lang gawin siya na shoot ko.
So, yung ascension ng career mo, sa collegiate career mo with Kiana and Majoy, halos sabay kayo lahat na third year kayo nag-ascend nung first championship of the three-peat. So, ano yung tingin mong huge difference nun for the first 2 years? Is it just like the exposure and the playing time, or meron nag-extra work ba kayo, or meron bang tao na tumulong sa inyo, ganun? Kasi parang halos sabay kayo nag-ascend lahat, kaya nga baglang nag-champion na Lasal ulit.
I think it's also the experience that helped us mature as a player. parang nahinog kami, ganon. Kasi first 2 years, syempre, hindi kami starter and talagang lacking pa kami in some areas. So, with those 2 years of experience, parang nag-mature kami as a player. So, nung season 78, alam na namin, like, we had the skills, the playing time. So, parang doon talaga namin nabuhos lahat ng natutunan namin over the 2 years na naglaro kami.
Yung season 79 naman, si Majoy yung nag-MVP and yun, nag-champion ulit kayo. So how about that season? What differentiated it naman from season 78? Was it like you guys were more mature, ganun? Kasi parang feeling ko, you guys swept Ateneo, so parang you guys had more control, I guess, yung finals. Ikaw, saan opinion mo? Ano yung difference naman?
Ang difference with season 79 is we lost the seniors graduated. The 5 seniors, diba?
Yeah.
Hindi
Sila
man
Mika.
lost. Yeah. So, bagong starting 6 na. So, our senior is Atikini. Na hindi namin alam kung maggagamitin ba niya yung last playing year niya. So, parang for most of the year na nagtitraining kami, wala si Ate Kim. Kasi,
undecided.
nag-arte pa siya na
undecided.
na hindi siya, undecided pa siya. So, for me, yung isip ko nun was, we have to play. Kahit na kahit nandyan ba si Ate Kim or wala, kailangan maglaro kami and mag-champion kami. Gusto ko mag-champion. Tapos, bonus na lang na naglaro nga si Ate Kim. So, yun, katulad ng season 78 that we really were motivated to give the seniors a great exit. Ganon din nung si Ate Kim na parang Ate Kim stayed for us. So, we were extra motivated to make that worthwhile for her.
Yeah. And I also forgot to mention na you also won Best Receiver nga pala ng season 79. So yun yung award naman na nakuha mo. So for season 80, wala ka nga nakuhang award. I actually got surprised. Pero when I saw kasi it was the stats and Kath Arado, I think you're close to her then or you're friends with her. She had higher stats. So sabi ko, okay, baka nga kaya nanalo siya. Pero syempre, in my opinion, biased. Mas magaling yung level. So yeah, nagulat ako nung season 80 na wala kang awards. Pero syempre, nanalo pa rin kayo ng championship against FEU. Even if, they had sila Bernadette Pons. Pero yung season naman na yun, it was yours. As you keep always mentioning na how important is it that you always do the games and the championships for your seniors. Pero here, you were the senior naman. So going out with a bang was the best option, I guess, for you. So how can you naman describe the season 80 journey? And maybe in your perspective, how naman did the rookies and the sophomores treat you as the senior?
Season 80 was super fun kasi syempre, looking back at all the memories ng 5 years namin in college, parang nung first year kami, sabi namin, 5 years pa tayo maglalaro, but parang ang tagal. Syempre, ang hirap ng training. Sabi na, 5 years natin itong gagawin, parang ayoko na. Tapos, nung 5th year ko na, finally, parang sabi ko, wow, I wanna go back. Parang I wanna still play.
Yeah.
Kasi, syempre, nakakamiss. Then, pero nung 5th year ko, syempre, I wanted to, graduate with a bang na mag-champion ulit. Then, syempre, nakikita ko naman sa mga bata na they really want to do that. Kasi, that's how we wanted for our seniors for the past 2 years. Then, yun. Talagang hard work lang nung last playing year ko. And I think si Katarado kasi talaga, magaling talaga siya na player. Nakasama ko siya eh. So, talagang deserve na yung awards na yun. And, wala na eh. Parang at that point, awards are just like, parang, okay, awarded ka kasi parang it's a pat on the back that you did a good job. But it's not really important kasi what's important for us is how we can contribute to the team. So, yun lang naman nasa isip namin eh. Like, how can we help the team towards our goal? So, yun. Season 80, it's like one of my favorites kasi syempre, the feeling na parang this is your last mark na you can leave for the younger generation na mga bata sa Lasal. So, yun, parang yung attitude mo din as a senior, paano mo i-lead yung team. So, doon namin talaga na-experience full on the pressure, the responsibility on how to run the team. So, I'm glad that my co-seniors talagang hands-on din, and it was just easy, free-flowing kasi hindi naman ganun kahirap ipagsabihan yung mga bata kasi hindi rin naman sila hard-headed, hindi man matigas yung ulo. So, parang madali lang talaga.
I think yung season 80, yun din yung season na, yun ba yung nag-try ka mag-save ng ball tapos may tinulak ka kasi you went all the way in the other net? May tinulak ka pero hindi mo nga yata na-save. So how about that play naman? Can you talk about, quickly lang, about what was your mindset nung play na yun?
Actually, kakanood ko lang siya nung isang araw eh. Yung libero ng UP kasi.
UP. Yeah.
So, it was coming from a block touch. Tapos, na-touch ng teammate ko. It went over very high. So, I tried to save it. Kasi kaya pa siya talaga. Kasi mataas. So, biglang parang alam mo yung, gets ko naman siya na parang pinuntahan niya yung bola just to make sure it was out.
Yeah.
Kaso, yung momentum ko nandun pa. So, natulak ko siya talaga. So, ayun, hindi ko sinasadya. But, I think, in context to nung si Coach Tai na
I know that.
Hinabol ni Kim yung bola, but Coach Tai like went like that. So parang
naging issue yun.
Kaya So pero parang inaward pa rin sa kabilang side. So nung ako na yung gumawa, naging interference na siya. So na-award sa amin yung point.
Okay.
So ngayon.
Worth it naman yung hustle play. Kasi grabe full speed.
Football.
Naging full speed kasi like sprint. Nag-sprint ka talaga. Yung parang may sprint drill sa practice ganun. So you can't break last minute dahil may tao sa harap mo. So talagang nabunggo mo.
Yeah, natulak ko talaga siya. Sobrang
sorry.
ako.
So yung isang magandang factor ay like action pala na ginagawa ni Coach Ramil. Kasi feeling ko effective siya. I don't know lang what's your perspective on it. Kasi some people are like, why would he do this? Is yung, I think season 81 na to or 80, I'm not sure. Basta yung isang beses na natalo sa Adamson nung elimination round. Adamson was not one of the strong teams yet. And then biglang nag-practice right after, Saturday night yun or something. Tapos everyone was like, taking videos nung palabas ng dugout na parang, ba't yung mga players naka-bihis pa tapos parang papatraining ulit ng 2 to 3 hours kakatapos lang nung game. So I'm not sure how many times that happened to you guys because I don't know how many losses you actually had in the whole 5 years. So ano naman yung opinion mo about his action na ganun? Kasi parang siya lang yung coach na ganun sa pagkakaalam ko. And does it really benefit you guys? And were you part of that? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I was part of that. I think that's season 80 ba? Season 79. Basta, kasi it's not, parang medyo normal yun sa amin na whenever we have like a bad game, we go back to to Razon to train, depending on his mood na kung gaano kagrabe yung training namin. But for me, it's like it's minsan may reward. This is like a punishment na we have to take every game seriously. Like we really have to prepare to be in condition. Kasi yun nga, sayang yung like 1 year of preparation namin for this like 3 months na we just have to focus and remember all the things we did in training. So it's like for me it's a wake up call na oo nga, bakit ganun, sobrang pangit ng laro natin. We have to do better, ganyan. So yun, hindi naman siya punishment it's just a wake up call na that's not who we are. Kasi most of the time na ganun yung pag natatalo kami is parang may isang naliligaw. So team effort pa rin na we motivate each other and to really keep each other in check na parang itong teammate ko medyo naliligaw na, paano mo siya babalik sa loob ng laro? So para hindi maghilahan pababa pero maghilahan pataas. Ganun. So I think there is a benefit to that. Na yun nga ngayon, 'di ba? Ang dami ko realizations na kung hindi nangyari yon, parang iisipin namin, ay okay lang pala magkaroon ng bad game. Yeah. 'Di ba?
Yeah. Grabe kasi like yung ibang tao rin, easy to judge I guess kasi hindi like it's like right after the game. So I guess yung emotions are high so they like flash na parang like don't you care about the stamina or endurance of your players, parang you're gonna kill them na physically and mentally, parang gano'n. So nung
hindi naman.
Hindi naman.
Slight lang, char.
Slight. So yung one game nung LaSalle nung season 82, yeah, nakalimutan ko na kung anong number. 82 itong last March 2020. Ang lakas nila, nagulat talaga ako kasi hindi pa ako familiar with the game of like half of the first 6. Like sila Thea Gagate and sila Laila Cruz. I never saw them play. Like that was their first game. And I covered it also. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko kanina. I covered it also for the LaSallian. And nagulat talaga ako with the players and the recruits of LaSalle for season 82. Pero nga, hindi natuloy yung season. And for the next, I don't know when the next season will be. We don't know. So yung core is maybe sila Julina na yung main because I don't know if sila Duque are gonna come back pa. Maybe Nona and sila Michelle Cobb, Tin, ganun. So sila Julina na yung core, I believe. I don't know when it's gonna come back. Maybe 2022 na or I don't know. So ano yung outlook mo? I don't know if you watched that game against Ateneo. Pero ano yung outlook mo sa team for the future? And ano yung payo rin na mabibigay mo for the young players? Kasi halos madami talagang young na titira na lang sa team.
So, nung kaka-graduate ko lang, sobrang nahirapan ako kasi syempre, not being in the court, wala kang control kung anong mangyayari sa loob. So, just watching, being an audience, all I can do was cheer and motivate them from outside, from the bleachers. So, parang mas nakaka-stress pala manood ng volleyball game kaysa maglaro. So, ayun. So, I just, what I can do for the kids is to help them sa training. Kaso, yun nga, itong mga batang to na matitira for the next season, I'm looking forward to what they can bring on the court since this whole pandemic is a challenge for them. Kasi, syempre, walang training walang puro online conditioning lang and stuff. O hindi makapagbola as a team. So this is a challenge for them, what they're gonna do to make themselves better para pag nag-court na ulit, it's easier for them to polish the skills, ganyan. So talagang it's up to them kung paano nila dadalhin yung sarili nila to reach their goals. And all I can do as like a senior, kasi 'di ba, sabay mag-training yung F2 and LaSalle,
Yeah.
is to guide them. Like if I see something that could help them, I tell them na um how to how to read the ball, paano ba basahin kung like saan pupunta ganun, or paano mag-receive. So I just help in any way I can, and also not only in skills but also the attitude, paano ba mag-isip para, 'di ba? That's also our role as their seniors na to guide them kasi they don't have that experience yet. That experience we already have. So, yun. Looking forward ako to this new team kasi syempre, sila na yung kumbaga sila na yung seniors eh. At this young age na second year, third year, sila na yung seniors. So they're just gonna rely on each other. Pero syempre, andito pa rin naman kami to guide them.
I guess advantage talaga yun. Like when I see you guys in Razon, talagang natututukan nyo rin yung young players. Like it's your, I don't know, it's not like you're required to teach them or something. Pero kayo, parang since mahal nyo nga yung team and yung school, syempre parang you put in effort in teaching them. And I guess that's an advantage for them kasi not all the college teams have their pro ates to like, yung nasa ate na nila sa pro na to actually teach them small details lang na baka hindi nila alam, tapos biglang pag naturo mo pala, I don't know, it's malaki yung tulong nung small details na yun.
Yeah, that's true.
So nung moving into your pro career, yung 2016 nag-MVP ka sa F2.
Yeah.
And I don't know, mga 4? Ilang championships ka na sa F2? 4 or 5 maybe. I think mga ganun.
4, 5, mga ganun.
Yeah, around that time. So yung going to the Philippine Superliga and the continuity, do you think that really helped with your success, or meron pang ibang aspects on paano kayo talaga naging magaling? Kasi normally kayo yung nasa finals with Petron for like the past how many years?
Yeah. Doon ko na-realize actually coming into commercial league is yung difference of playing high school, college, and pro. Kasi like high school, it's all hobby, parang masaya lang. In college, parang sobrang seryoso, and it's all about actually not skills and endurance as yung athlete, as a player. So, PSL naman, it's all about wit, parang court IQ. Kasi yung mga kalaban mo dun, veteran players, as in sobrang mautak sila, and hindi nga sila yung pure power na papalo lang ng papalo, as in drop. So, yeah, dun talaga parang na-sharpen yung volleyball IQ ko, yung court IQ ko, kasi natuto ako magbasa. Kasi, syempre, hindi naman, yung mga kalaban namin, some are like a very mature players na they can't always rely on power to point. So, talaga matalino sila maglaro. So, yun yung natutunan ko sa PSL, which is a very big factor when you play in the UAAP. Kasi nung nag-start ako, I was still college.
Yeah.
So, nadala ko yun, playing in, yung experience na yun, dinala ko sa paglalaro ko sa UAAP. And it really helped. Kasi, syempre, mas na-sharpen ko yung pagbabasa ko ng bola, and how I play, na naging big difference talaga yun.
Yeah, yung F2 talaga, like, nahihirapan din kayo nung una kasi lalakas ng import. So I guess you were talking about learning how to receive well and stuff. The imports, there so many of them, I don't know like who, like yung mga imports ng Petron, when I watch them play, sometimes ang lalakas nila pumalo, pero yung liberos and yung mga nasa likod nalilito dahil minsan since nga ang lalakas lahat, you guys all go back, tas the drop lang nila. Parang mahirap
Yeah.
talaga kasi yung imports, I don't know, parang feeling ko ang lalakas nung iba eh.
Yeah, yun din yung challenge sa PSL na parang sobrang actually Grand Prix lagi yung favorite ko na conference kasi you get to experience playing with foreign players na with that kind of power na hindi mo makakalaban here in the Philippines. So it's very exciting to always meet a new import na brings a different style of play every time. So may iba talagang power, may iba na matalino. So yun, nakakatuwa, like it helps us level up our play.
Yeah. And it's really also impressive na finally yung imports nyo rin naging magaling and madali sila makisama sa iyo. Like I see the stories on Instagram na naging close din kayo with your imports. And I guess that really helped even if, mas skilled siguro sila Bell. Si Bell yata yung malakas na import ng Petron. Naalala ko na yung name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that helped on how you eventually beat them. I think you eventually did. I forgot kung ilan times bago kayo natalo. Pero yeah, that's a factor na experience then, and everyone was nasanay na yung lahat na maglaro sa Philippine Superliga, yung level of play.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they were really challenging to face si Bell and si Niemer na tandem.
Ayun, Niemer.
Kasi both of them, both of them are really good players.
Parang they can score 30 eh. Parang sabi ko sa UAAP, hindi na maka 30. Sa kanila parang easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tapos yung nagulat rin ako kasi ang lakas na nga ng team niyo, to be honest, lalo na pag may import. Pero you added Kalei Mao to your team like last year lang, I believe, nung nawala na yung team niya, previous team niya. And she's the best player in that team. And napunta pa sa inyo na championship contending na every conference of the whole season. So how big of a help was she? And I also see like through your social media accounts that she's so close kagad to you guys, even if she's not from LaSalle and majority of your team's LaSallians. So how was integrating her into the system and gaano siya ka-important? Kasi nung last nag-champion kayo against Signal, parang ang laki ng tulong niya ng time na yun.
Si Kalei talaga is a very outgoing person. So it's not hard for her to like adjust to a new environment, like to make friends. Kasi ang dali rin niyang maging friend eh kasi very open siya and very positive actually. So coming into the team, she really adjusted easily kasi parang I think yung goals niya as a player really matched well with the goals of the team. So talagang it was an easy transition for her. Tapos with regards to the team, talagang naging close lang kasi syempre magkaka-age lang din naman kami and dahil yun nga, very easy to get along with si Kalei, naging close agad kaming lahat. So, yun, hindi naman siya nahirapan. And I think with her power and what she can do, her skills was really a big help to the team kasi nung time na yon, I think kakaalis lang ni Ate Cha sa team.
Oo,
so,
tama.
Ate Cha's stability in all aspects was really a big thing for the team. So, Kalei coming in at that time was a huge plus kasi what we always look for an open hitter is not only offensive power sa front line eh. It's also the defensive capability sa likod. So, parang nabawasan din yung trabaho ko na like to cover yung receive. So, yun, it's all beneficial for the team na Kalei entered at the right time. Parang ganun.
Yeah. It's yung receiving, it's such an underrated aspect siguro for game kasi people just see that she's a really strong hitter pero na-notice ko rin yung one game that I watched live, yung nag-champion kayo against Signal na she really gets all the balls that she can get na kahit hindi naman kahit ikaw na siguro yung pwedeng kumuha, try pa rin niya basta kaya niya kahit ang tangkad niya kasi feeling ko pag matangkad
Yeah.
mahirap talaga mag-receive. I mean, I don't play volleyball pero like based from a spectator's point of view, parang if you're her height, parang ang hirap palagi mag-dive and mag-slide and do all these receiving tactics.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So yung national team stint mo naman, I believe that you were really successful. I mean, you have been successful in the national team even if we do not win a lot of games or like pag Asia stop na parang hindi tayo like Final Four or something. Sa SEA Games, medyo okay. Pero with your awards naman sa national team, in 2017, yung sa Asia Women's Volleyball Championship, ikaw yung second best libero. And sinabi nung isang Japanese coach na world-class libero ka. So, nung tournament na yun, nagulat ka rin ba na ikaw yung nanalo ng award? Kasi ako personally, even if I've been watching you in LaSalle and F2, nagulat din ako kasi our team wasn't even in contention for like the gold or any of the medals. Tapos biglang nanalo ka ng second best libero of the whole tournament. So how was that feeling and the praise that you got from a Japanese coach? And Japan's really up there in terms of skill level in volleyball.
Well, no, syempre gulat ako kasi wala naman kaming place tapos parang nagka-award pa ako. But, every time I play naman, I just give my best and whatever's best for the team, kung ano yung kaya kong i-bring for the team, yun naman talaga yung ginagawa ko. So, it's just nice to see parang paano ba sabihin? Parang, kasi choosing the players na ma-awardan, di ba? It's very technical. It's based on stats and everything. So, parang doon ko na-realize na, okay, medyo nagiging consistent na ako kasi ibig sabihin, I have more efficient receives and digs than my errors. So, parang na-motivate pa ako lalo to continue that na to raise my efficiency. Syempre, for the team naman yun. So, yun, it just makes me work even harder, getting praised or getting awards. Parang mas na-motivate lang akong to work harder for the team and for myself. Kasi syempre, kung you'll always work hard to be better naman talaga.
Yeah. So yung 2019, nanalo ka rin ng Best Libero sa ASEAN Grand Prix second leg. And I don't know, yun feeling ko, yun meron medyo deserve na talaga yun na award and hindi na surprising. Kasi yung nung 2017, medyo nagulat ako. Pero syempre, alam ko naman na deserving ka. Kasi syempre, I still see the games kahit natatalo na buwis buhay pa rin yung effort mo. Even if you guys been losing, like hindi yun effect on how you do your job as a libero. So for these next tournaments or conferences that you'll have in the national team and the PSL, and you always mention rin na what you could improve on or ano pa yung pwede mong itulong sa iba. So you personally, since I don't know, I believe you're top 1 or maybe sige top 2 libero in the Philippines, as I mentioned dun sa intro. Ano pa yung part of your game part of your game that you want to address or improve on, especially na bata ka pa naman, like you're not pa-retire pa or something?
Yeah. Personally kasi, I really struggle with reception, yung receive. Kasi, syempre, iba-iba ang player mag-serve. So, I really have to adjust kung paano sila mag-serve. And, yun, sobrang struggle ko talaga yun. And, yun talaga yung lagi kong wino-work on. Nag-extra ako to improve my receive and always ask for advice, how to improve that. So, it's always And also, actually, control. Dahil nga libero kami, and we have like 3 skills that we focus on, which is yung receive, defense, and sometimes setting.
Yeah.
So, parang all the more pressure for us to master these 3 skills. Kasi kapag spiker ka, you have like serve, block, spike, dig, receive. So, yun. Parang it's a positive thing for us na we can only focus on these 3 things para syempre mas mataas yung efficiency namin. And yun, parang every training I find something to improve on na parang to be better talaga. So yun talaga yung mindset ko every training to be better, what I can improve on, ganyan. Kasi my goals right now is syempre, na-experience ko yung collegiate, na-experience ko na mag-commercial. So, in the future, dahil bata pa nga ako, syempre, I want to experience playing outside the country. Kasi, pero before that, I want to experience yung vision ng bagong NSA for the national team. Like, I want to be part of that new age that is coming. Ayan.
Yeah. So as we go to the final 2 questions, like it's like final 4 questions. It's like patapos na yung interview, and it's been a really fun and inciting conversation with you. It's just for mga simple questions lang yung final 4 questions. So yung isa is, ano ba yung course mo sa LaSalle? Like, did you graduate ba when you finished in LaSalle?
Oh, I finished AB Psychology in 2018.
Okay. So, in your opinion naman, gaano ka-important yung Lasallian education? Kasi syempre, yung athlete, hindi naman forever kang magiging volleyball player. So, yung pagiging Lasallian student mo rin, and yung having the AB Psychology degree, how important is it for you? Because some people or some athletes might not take that into account as much as others. So, what could you say about that?
Ever since bata ako, I never really knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. Kasi minsan yung iba, parang ang galing, like dead set on na sila na parang gusto ko maging doctor, gusto ko maging lawyer. So never ako nagka-time na parang nag-fix ako on something na I really wanted to do. Nung nag-start ako mag-volleyball, parang nasa isip ko, gusto ko maging national player, right? Ganun. Sabi ko, sobrang, at that time, it was impossible kasi walang national team yung volleyball doon, tapos wala pang mga pro leagues. So, very parang may masabi lang ako na parang gusto ko maging national player, pro volleyball player, ganyan. Tapos, to my shock na parang right timing na when I was gonna graduate na, there was this PSL na nga, tapos may PPL, tapos biglang na-form ulit yung national team. So parang very blessed ako na I get to experience that. Parang sinasabi ko lang siya before, tapos ngayon nandito na ako. So parang sobrang timing lang, and yun. So with regards to studying, when I picked my course, I was actually kasi yung dream ng mom ko na maging lawyer, hindi niya na-achieve. So pinasa niya sa amin na mag-law daw kami. So sabi ko, sige, lagay ko na lang sa entrance exam ko legal management sa LaSalle. Kasi wala rin naman akong dreams of my own. So might as well just try it. Tapos, hindi talaga para sa akin ang business, ang legal management. Kasi bumagsak ako ng 2 subjects na math, accounting and business analysis. Sabi ko, hindi talaga para sa akin.
May accounting kami ngayon.
Oh my God, accounting, no. Tapos, what I did was, I was looking for something, kasi, di ba, with regards to studying, pag hindi mo talaga gusto, hindi ka talaga mag-enjoy.
Mahirap.
So, I was asking my seniors, ano yung course nila, is it fun, ganyan. So, tanong ko yung sila Ate Ye, Ate Mok, si Ate Shen, Ate Kambal. Ano kasi sila, psych sila. So, sabi nila, masaya, ganyan. So, nag-shift ako.
CLA.
Yeah. Tapos, sobrang nag-enjoy ako kasi, ito pala yung hinahanap kong mahirap mag-aral pero masaya. Kasi I like what I'm learning. Na-apply ko siya in my everyday life, in the team. Like, mas nakilala ko yung sarili ko. Yung mga ganon. So, talagang it's important to pick a course that you like. Kasi it makes studying more enjoyable and bearable. Kasi, syempre, kasabay mo yung pag-aaral sa pag-volleyball It's a training as an athlete. So, talagang kailangan mong humanap ng balance. And, yun, after volleyball, mapapaisip ka din, like, what are you gonna do? Kahit ako na hindi ko itutuloy yung profession ko as a psychology major, everything I learned in psychology, I could still apply in my career, in the family, everything else. So, yun. Yun.
Ang talaga naalala ko na yung accounting talaga mahirap. Like, I'm only in my first one. We have 12 units na kasi now. I don't know sa curriculum nyo. Pero, yeah, basta now, sa K-12, we have 12 and I only took 3 pa lang kasi nag-shift din ako. Now I'm in business management. Mahirap talaga yung accounting. So, actually, wala pa yung grades. So, sana mataas yung grade. Hirap talaga.
Good luck!
Thank you. So, yung last 3 questions, ito maganda rin to kasi I don't know, baka may maganda kang advice na mabibigay sa youth kasi sila yung important part of the society and the country. Like how it happened in the US. And alam mo, I don't know if you know, but sa NBA kasi, nung nasa bubble sila, they were very active sa social issues with the Black Lives Matter and all these other movements that they have. And sa Philippines, yung sa opinion ko kasi, parang yung athletes, hindi pa nila lahat na realize kung ano yung power that they have in terms of the influence sa followers nila at ganun. So, tinanong ko rin sa ibang guests, like sa magte-2022 elections na, and even before that, like in this whole pandemic, ang daming social issues na nangyayari. So ano yung sa tingin mo kung gaano ka-important yung athletes in terms of these social issues and political issues, and also, teaching people how to vote for 2022, educating people. Ano yung opinion mo with that? Kasi some athletes naman, ayaw nila ipagsama yung politics and politics and sports or yung pagiging athlete nila. So ikaw, ano sa tingin mo? Kasi syempre ikaw, you have a huge following din. Not only sa volleyball, but sa whole Philippines.
In terms of, with having a lot of following and a lot of fans that really look up to you as their idol, not only in volleyball, you can actually, share your sentiments about politics and about everything else actually. Parang it's also important to reflect on your opinions na not all your opinions are like yung alam mo yung hindi siya makakapagpabuti, or basta you have to really think about what information you share with the public, kasi syempre you're someone who is influential, so the information you put out is gonna affect yung mga following mo, so kailangan siyang pag-isipang mabuti. And with regards to politics, I feel like syempre, may iba-iba kasing may iba-iba kasing opinion.
Yeah.
So, hindi ako very vocal with politics, but in my personal mind, na hindi ko naman masyado sinishare on social media, I do like think about it na parang oo nga ganito. So I really recommend not siding, but like listening to all platforms, and yun, form your own opinion. Kasi ganito, parang kunwari ako, may opinion ako, tapos yung following ko, nalaman yung opinion ko, they might just like follow my opinion because it's my opinion.
Hindi
maganda
dapat
rin like maganda rin like you listen to everyone and then form your own opinion. Pero okay naman to listen to like get influenced by others' opinions kasi syempre they might have a different perspective that you never thought of. So maganda rin yun. But at the end of the day, when you vote like in the coming elections, maganda like to think twice, to like really research about who you're voting for, like what country do you want to see in the future. So yun, like look for that person na who that has the same goals as you, like what goals they have for the country, ganon. So yun lang, that's my take on like spreading information as an influencer na parang you should have your own opinion, but it's okay to like to see other people's opinions.
Yeah. Similar din naman. Similar naman dun sa iba na ginest ko na they really also have the same sentiments. So like I think mas vocal lang sila Danny. Like sila Danny, they tweet, and sila Aaron Black, they were the ones who said a lot of good points also in regards to this issue. Pero dun sa part of voting, parang everyone really thinks it's really important kasi nga it's what's gonna be the future of the Philippines for until 2028. So I really agree with your point, especially na ako like first time voter for 2022 elections. So yun, it's really important for the youth to understand and research on these issues we have and also the candidates that you plan to vote for. Yun. So ito, fun question lang. It's from another podcast na Basketball Abroad. You don't need to explain who, but like who are 5 people na dead or alive that you would want to have dinner with for like, fine dining dinner, formal dinner. Ganun. Kahit sino.
Formal dinner.
Like may wine, ganun, steak, talagang,
Ang hirap, pero
kahit sino lang, kahit who's your celebrity crush or like athlete, idol, ganun.
For me, siguro, I want to have kasi ngayon, army ako ngayon. You know what's that? Yung BTS fan.
Alam ko, pero I don't listen to it. My friends just talk to me about it, and they a lot talk to me about it. And I don't understand.
Okay. Yeah. So like recently I became a fan. So maybe one could be my bias. Si Suga. Sure. Anyway, so that one. And then actually last presidential elections I voted for Miss Miriam Defensor. So actually I want like that kind of mind. I want to understand. So I want to have like a chat with her if possible, diba?
Magandang choice yun.
It's so it's so nice kasi to talk to smart people. Like, very kasi ako type of person na I'm an observer, not really vocal. So I like to listen, to observe. So I like talking to smart people. So yon, si Miss Miriam. Sino pa ba? Oh my gosh, nakaka-pressure. Siguro wait, ang hirap pala, no? Siguro, my friend, my first friend in college kasi, when I was in legal management, as in, di ba may mga frosh, parang, ano ba yun? Frosh?
LPEP.
Yeah, yun, yung mga LPEP. So, nakasama ko pa yung blockmates ko noon. Like, then I made a friend. And then, when you make a friend for the first time in college and then you say like, mag-hang out tayo and all the things you're planning.
Yeah.
And then, pa-start na yung semester, I think. And then, she had a brain aneurysm. So, parang sobrang devastate ako kasi she was like my first friend and biglang she passed away na. So, I think I want to like reconnect with her kasi I didn't really get a chance to do that. So, yun, tatlo na sila. And, siguro si Coach Ramil. Hindi na nagsawa. Kasama si Coach Ramil kasi, syempre, it's nice to talk to Coach Ramil, not only
off the court,
outside volleyball, off the court. Kasi minsan, we're not really talking about volleyball anymore, like in life in general. So, syempre, I want to get to know him more outside the court then. And then, last, oh my gosh. Ang hirap nung last kasi, ang hirap pa.
Artista. Gusto mo? Local.
Artista.
Si Andre Karakot, sabi niya kasi si Catherine daw. Mga ganun. Catherine Bernardo. Yeah.
Wala. Parang, save. Surprise guest na lang. Yan.
Ayun.
Surprise guest.
Sige, mas maganda yun. Baka madami ka talagang matutunan. Kasi surprise.
Oo nga eh.
Hindi mo kilala yung tao. Yeah. So, for the final question, ito, masaya din. I'll see where you're gonna go with it. Kasi, dun din sa podcast na pinag-uusapan ko kanina, yung All the Smoke, tinatanong nila yung guest nila sa dulo kung sino yung suggestions or yung advice na sa next guests. Kasi lalo na ako, wala ako masyadong connections and I just message whoever I would feel like messaging. So, sino yung mabibigay mong suggestions na i-guest ko? Kasi I tackle rin naman other sports. Like yung first 5 episodes or 6 episodes ko basketball. Tapos, tsaka lang naging si Danny, Danny Ravenna, when I mentioned earlier. And then, ikaw yung second volleyball player. So, sino yung mabibigay mong suggestions na magandang story to tell in a podcast?
I would suggest actually yung conditioning coach namin, si Coach Sunny, Norman Montalvo. He was actually a silver medalist in karate nung SEA Games.
Yeah.
So, he's a coach and a player and an athlete.
So lahat.
And so lahat. Tapos parang he started like nung bata pa siya mag-karate. Until now, yun pa rin talaga yung passion niya in yun, coaching and pagiging athlete.
Yeah.
Tapos, sobrang dami naming natutunan sa kanya. Like, as an athlete, he always motivates us and always makes us understand that there is more to being an athlete just by playing. So, there are different aspects like yung mga condition and yung responsibility mo na to stay fit, to be disciplined. Kasi, lalo na now, we are like not college anymore. Hindi na kami babantayan. And hindi na kami like pipilitin na matulog or anything. So, basta ang dami niya na-impart sa amin na na knowledge about the physical, mental, emotional wellness of being an athlete. And I think that's important also for other players to know, other athletes, especially yung mga young age pa lang kasi they get to see a different side of being an athlete, not just on the court. Kasi, syempre, lahat naman ng audience, makikita lang is how you play on the court. They don't see the hard work that we do, the trainings we do, blood, blood, sweat, and tears that we shed. Parang ganun. So it's nice lang to, siguro, it's gonna be a very long talk with Coach Fanny if he does, if he gets here.
Mm-hmm.
And insightful as well.
Oh, unique yun for sure. Kasi I don't know, I haven't heard his story talaga, like first time ko narinig from you. So pag,
Yeah.
I don't know, I see you guys always tag him sa mga workouts na pinopost niya sa social media.
Yeah.
Like F2, parang, talagang gumagawa kami, hindi lang kunwari lang, parang ganun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's all the time we have for today. Thank you again, Don, for coming into the podcast. Even if even if busy ka and busy pa rin with workouts with F2, I appreciate that you gave the time to guest here on my podcast. And it was a really great talk, and I learned a lot from you and all the lessons that you impart to also your teammates and your coaches. And yeah, thank you again so much. Do you have final words?
Thanks for having me. And actually, I enjoy this kinds of interviews kasi it lets me refresh my memory and parang mas na-appreciate ko lahat ng nangyari and look forward to more things to experience in the future. So, thank you.
Yeah. Before you go lang, can we take a picture? If that's
Sure.
okay with you. Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you so much again for
Thank you.
coming into the podcast. And yeah, I'll send you the link na lang when I post it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll share
Bye.
it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.